I came home early from a business trip, suitcase still in hand, just in time to see my husband's car parked outside, even though he told me he was working late. I walked in, half expecting a surprise dinner, but the silence was heavy and the bedroom door was shut. I pushed it open and there they were, my husband tangled in bed with his so-called business partner, the woman he'd been spending hours with every week. I stood frozen in the doorway, heart pounding, as their faces went from shock to terror in seconds. He scrambled for words, stammering about how it wasn't what it looked like, but her eyes filled with tears, and she didn't even try to cover herself. I yelled, I cried, I demanded answers. He begged me to calm down, but my mind was racing with every late night, every missed call, every lie about work emergencies. She tried to speak, voice shaking, and said she needed to explain something to both of us. I thought it was just another pathetic excuse, some twisted justification for cheating. Then she dropped the bombshell. She'd only recently found out through DNA tests that he was her father. She'd come to the company looking for him, started working with him, trying to build a relationship without disrupting his life. What I'd walked in on was not sex, but the two of them sobbing, holding each other, overwhelmed by the truth that had just come out minutes before I entered. My husband, pale and shaking, confirmed it, choking on his words. The bedsheets, the tears, the confusion, it all made a horrible sort of sense. I felt sick, betrayed in a way I didn't have words for. The man I loved had hidden an entire family from me, and every answer only raised more questions about the person I built my life around. The worst part wasn't the suspicion or the jealousy, it was realizing I might never really know the truth about him, or myself, ever again.